Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Ticking Together. As always, the goal of this channel is to provide education about and to raise awareness as to what it's like living with Tourette Syndrome. Today I want to do a brief story time talking about something that happened to me which has genuinely made me so upset, and I just feel like such a failure of an individual, and having tics has really gotten to me today, like in a negative way. I just genuinely feel like such an idiot. I feel so stupid and I'm just really upset. My tics have been bad today and I'm just gonna get into the story because I'm pretty sure I had a tic attack in the worst possible place. Like, okay, so for those of you that have watched my channel and have seen one of my recent videos where I complain about the new TikTok trend with the hoodies and faking Tourette's, in the beginning of that video I let you guys know that my grandpa passed away last week and it's been really hard and everything has just been really getting to me. I've been really emotional and really upset. And today we had a church service for him just to say some prayers and to be like, you know, reminiscing on his life and celebrating his life, and just the whole family got to go to church and it was all COVID safe and everything. But guys, I had a tic attack in church and I feel so stupid. So me and my mom and my brother, we got to the church about half an hour early, and since we got there so early, the ushers led us to the front row. And I was fine at the time. I was like, okay, front row, whatever. I honestly forgot I had tics for a few minutes because I was like so thinking about my grandpa and like celebrating his life and praying for him and just being kind of present in the moment. And then I, for some reason, just got really overwhelmed and I started having a ton of tics in the first pew, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Meanwhile, there's tons of people behind me, all my family's there, and I can feel eyes on me. Like, I know people are like watching me because I'm doing big movements. It's not subtle. Tics aren't subtle and they don't stop for anything. And so I was super embarrassed and upset. And meanwhile, my mom and brother are sitting on either side of me and they're kind of like giving me awkward glances like, Carly, stop. Like, what are you doing? We're in church. And I feel like just having to be so quiet and still and reflective was a huge trigger for me. And I literally was ticking nonstop and I needed, like desperately needed to punch my back. Like I've been doing my neck. And I was like, Mom, I gotta punch my neck. And she was like, Carly, like, not a good idea in church. And I totally agree, like that's not a good idea. So I suppressed it and it did other tics, which in turn led to tons of tics. And I had to suppress all my vocal tics, and that was hard because again, my parents don't really hear them. Hello, I got rice. I do them at home in my room when I'm alone because I'm embarrassed about my vocal tics. I don't want people to hear those. And the fact the priest was doing his sermon and talking and saying prayers and everything, and meanwhile I was just flailing around, like I just feel so embarrassed. And the point of this video is to just talk about like tics and Tourette's don't stop for anything. You can be in the most serious situation and still have tics and have to do them, and it is hard to suppress. It is not easy, and I honestly kind of feel like I let down my grandpa. And I know that's stupid. I know realistically I wouldn't have let him down, but something in my brain is like, you let him down, and that hurts because I just wanted to be present and I wanted to pray for him and I wanted to be there, and then I'm just flailing my arms and my neck and hi, 40, 20, and I got rice in a bag, and it was just really uncomfortable, and I'm just embarrassed. And I just wanted to let you guys know, like, tic attacks happen anywhere. They don't stop because you're in a quiet place or a place you have to be reflective or silent. Like, no, they don't stop. And that's something I just want to make clear, especially again, I'm going to talk about the people on TikTok that are faking tics. Like, why would anyone want that experience? Why would anyone want to embarrass themselves and their family in a very sacred space? Who would choose that? Like, I feel so embarrassed, I feel ashamed, I feel broken. Because why can't I even sit still for like 5 freaking minutes? The service was like 30 minutes, it wasn't long, it was COVID friendly, but the whole time I couldn't even focus because I was just moving and trying to suppress. And why would anyone choose that? Like, to those people again who are out there on TikTok faking and making tics into some kind of trend, just stop. Stop. Like, I'm not trying to be that person that's angry and upset at people, but like genuinely this hurts my heart. And the fact that I couldn't even sit still at my own grandpa's mass, like, I feel stupid. And why would anyone want to feel that way? Why would anyone choose to feel that way? Hi, I got rice. 2020. Why? Why would anyone choose this life? I'm just really upset, and I had a tic attack in probably the worst possible place to have a tic attack because, I don't know guys, like, that's pretty bad to me. Like, I feel like I embarrassed my whole family and I'm just so upset, and I'm just so embarrassed and ashamed. And like I said, like, Tourette's and tics, like, I try and be so positive and shed light on like, hey guys, I live with it, it's normal for me. But sometimes it just breaks me, like not being able to sit still, like holding back yelling out I got rice in church was painful. I'm just, please, if you're out there and you're one of those people with the hoodies on your face faking Tourette's, stop. Just stop. Because you don't want this. It is so embarrassing. And again, I try and be positive, but sometimes it's just hard to be positive when something like this happens. And I remember being younger and going to church, and I remember always feeling very uncomfortable just because you have to be so quiet. And this was even before I think I had tics. Maybe I had a few, but looking back, like being back in the pews, like thinking like, oh my gosh, like, people expect you to be silent and be still and be very reflective. And there's me moving around like crazy, wanting to punch myself and yell things. I don't get it. I'm just upset, and I just wanted to tell you guys again, Tourette's doesn't stop for anything. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna take a day off. No, it doesn't take days off. And I'm sorry for getting heated and angry, but I just wanted to say, like, I'm upset. And please just stop faking if you're faking. Stop turning it into some quirky trend, because no, it sucks. It sucks. And again, not trying to throw hate on my disorder because I live with it, it's something I deal with, but today has just been a really hard day. And everyone has their bad days, and today was one of them, and I feel again like a disappointment, and I'm just so upset and sorry. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I know this video was kind of weird and didn't really have a point, kind of just to talk about my day and show you guys that Tourette's and tics don't take holidays, they don't take days off, they're always there. And I had a tic attack in one of the worst places possible, and I feel like it disappointed everyone. So yeah, that's the reality of living with Tourette's, guys. It's not some joke and all fun and games. It makes you feel like a disappointment and like an embarrassment. So there's that. If you want to stay tuned to educational content, as well as some of my life stories of living with Tourette Syndrome for over 10 years, please subscribe to my channel, because the goal here is to break the stigma surrounding Tourette Syndrome and to let you guys know the real and raw truth about it, because people on TikTok with their hoodies, that's not real. That's not real. And you guys gotta know the truth about it, because the truth about it is not being able to control your body or your sounds, no matter what the circumstance. So that's the truth, guys. It's not all fun and games. It's not dancing with hoods over your head. If you liked this video or want to continue to support my channel, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And leave a comment down below saying hi, telling me what you want to see in future videos, or letting me know what the worst place you've ever had a tic attack was, because I genuinely feel so embarrassed and ashamed, and I kind of just want to know what you guys have experienced, because I love the community we've created on here, and sharing our stories and feeling less alone helps not only me but so many other individuals. As always, we are learning together, we're laughing together, and we're ticking together. Have a wonderful day, and I'm sorry for being so negative. I just wanted to tell you guys, like, Tourette's can sometimes kick my butt, and just wanted to let you know. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, bye. You got rice?